I've not actually lived here all my life, most of my life. I moved here in the late 80s to go to school at Tulane. And the typical story, fell head over heels in love with New Orleans and never looked back. It's very much my home. I think after Hurricane Katrina, everybody really shifted into survival mode. And it had this amazing impact of people just kind of tossing out the old and embracing the new, because we realized that the very survival of the city was at stake. So when you take the folks that came back, plus the new people that came in with the spirit of rebuilding the city, it just created this incredible energy, talent, and opportunity for new technologies, new businesses to just take off. Everybody that came back was operating on pure adrenaline. Really, for years, we were just going on pure adrenaline and doing whatever it took to survive. Over the course of time and the passage of a few years, we started having all these people move here to join the native New Orleanians, but the energy was all the same. It's that this great American city is on the edge, but it has created this amazing opportunity for us to completely change the game here and become, again, an incredibly vibrant city. Before Hurricane Katrina, there was very little green building going on. There was basically no renewable energy infrastructure and no energy efficiency efforts. After Katrina, with people having to rebuild and the investment of rebuilding dollars, there was this amazing opportunity created where we could actually embrace all of these things and start to make strong and growing industries out of it. There's a state tax credit for renewable energy that has really made Louisiana one of the leaders in the United States in incentives to get people to invest in renewable energy. And on top of that, we happen to have amazing solar energy here in the state. So it's a natural resource, and this investment incentive have really combined to just create an explosion of renewable energy businesses that have started here in the state and that are growing just incredibly day by day. Green Grants is a startup, started up in 2011 in New Orleans, and initially started with the solar piece. And they're putting solar panels up all over town and basically using the incentives and investment in renewable energy to get that business off the ground. But they're so much more ambitious than that. They're creating a model where it becomes a one-stop shop where you can have solar panels installed on your home or business and have energy efficiency improvements made. So you really get that 1-2 punch of dramatically reducing your utility costs and really stepping up to the plate on, with climate change challenges here, and frankly, supporting local businesses that are really getting stronger and stronger. I had an odd experience. I came down to tour Tulane because they had sent me a very nice invitation. I'd never been here. I actually had a job for a US Senator in Washington, D.C. My future was pretty much set out. I came down on a weekend, toured the campus. It was lovely. But it wasn't going to really be a game changer for me until I said to a few people, is there anything else going on this weekend that might be fun? And they said, well, there's this music festival out at the fairgrounds. It's called the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. You might want to check that out. And 48 hours later, I said, forget the job in DC. I'm moving to New Orleans. This is where I belong. It's the perfect combination here. We work really hard, and you're right, there is this crazy misconception because we advertise the fact that we play really hard. So, everybody knew we played hard before the storm, but it's this really strong work-life balance here that you can have an incredible day working with people that you respect in exciting industries. And then, frankly, at the end of the day, these very same people are quite likely the people that you're going out to hear amazing band with or to go to a great restaurant with. There's just really, it's a melding of work and play that is unlike really any other city in the United States. It's fantastic. It seemed like before Katrina, there was this resignation. I think that's the best word to use. There was this acceptance of New Orleans' fate, that we were slowly over time just kind of disintegrating. And since Hurricane Katrina, the people that are in New Orleans now are so much more passionate than they have ever been. And resignation is so not the word anymore. Everybody knows we can do this, and they are a part of recreating the city. Everybody is invested. Their heart's invested, their minds are invested, their money is invested, their talents are invested, and it's just an incredible energy that is a 180 from the situation that we had before Katrina.